everybody, it's me, King Warmer, and today I'm making a video on my TF2 update wish list. So, everyone, this one's gonna come as such a big surprise, you know? My first thing I want, fix the Vac System. Yeah, big surprise. So, I think everyone wants the Vac System fixed. And that is the first thing on my list. I don't even need to get into that. I mean, the Vac System doesn't seem to work. I haven't really looked into it. I've seen a lot of stuff saying it hasn't, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of crappy. It's on the edge. It's like almost 100 years old. It feels like it's on the edge of just dying out. So Valve really needs to. The TF2 team, needs to really fix that. And then this fix I want, a lot of people don't ever talk about is the tutorial. I really want the tutorial to be fixed because, it teaches new players, and I have really irritation with new players just popping into the game and don't have any idea what they're doing, and not even taking practice, taking time to practice the game against robots. So I would really like to see the tutorial fixed so all classes are taught, especially Pyro. I mean, there really isn't anything to learn like Scout and Pyro. I mean, Scout has some things, so does Pyro need to be learned to Air Blast and that stuff. All classes. Not just Soldier, Devilman, Spy, Ninja. There needs to be all of them. What about Sniper? Sniper's a pretty class that a lot of people are bad at. Mostly new players. And that most weapons that people used are taught too. So, I think that not like all the weapons that are taught, but the ones that most people use and the ones that have their own gimmick and have different playstyles. Like, take for instance the Gunslinger. That one makes a new sentry, and you need to learn how to play. It's more offense for Engineer, or say the Conch. That thing, you don't see a lot of people use, but it's, important to that, you need to go, back, it makes you go faster, and you need to learn all those type of things. And this stuff is the content stuff, the things that you're probably not going to see. I'd rather have the bot problem fixed as well, but I would also like to have a whole bunch of content, because in my opinion, if there's more content, that gives me something to do and keep my mind off the bots. But add some cosmetics. Everyone wants cosmetics. I want more cosmetics that are just good. I don't care about a theme. Really, who cares about a theme at this point? I don't think a theme is important. Unless it's like Halloween and Christmas and summer. Yeah, that's the annual stuff. It has to have a theme. Like, if Halloween was in Christmas, that would ruin everyone's plans. What if 4th of July was in October? What the heck? But, yeah. And, I would prefer them to be funny, impressive, and just all around slick cosmetics. I don't want anything that looks crappy. I want things that are funny, because, TF2 is a funny game. It's cartoony. We need more things that are funny and hilarious. And we need them to be, amazing, that look good. We need good ones. And then you just need to look nice and be clear and be good. All that stuff, Add some more paints, mostly for weapons that don't have any. Yeah, I like war paints. They're fun. There's some, last Christmas, there was some great war paints. Some pretty darn good ones. Like the Frozen Aurora, I have that on my sniper rifle. Oh, it looks so clean. It's so good. And, there was some bad ones, but, they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. And then things that are most likely to... Those are the things that if we do get content are most likely... Okay, add a few maps that are actually good. Not like Whatville, however the heck you say that crappy map. Maps are an important part, and this time I want maps that are well-rounded and fair for all classes and playstyles. We don't need one map focused on sniper or heavy or engineer or scout or demo. We just need all of them, even play styles. I also want them to be tested, not just based on how many stars they get, you know. You don't want, it doesn't matter, you should be tested and see how good they actually are, not just based on, what you see. Because, looks can be deceiving. So, I think that'd be an important part, to get good maps that are, that are well-rounded and aren't, repetitive and predictable or ugly or just, crap. I mean, a lot of times I see, a lot of bad-looking maps on the TF2 workshop. Some meme ones that will never get added, but people make it just to dink around. And I'm tired of those because, that's the first things that pop up. I don't want meme fortress. I want team fortress. You see what I did there? Finally, I want weapons, and the last thing to add is some weapons, add some weapons. The least likely thing to happen, but, my wish list is very small, kind of, up to looks or whatever. It's small enough that you kind of get the idea, but not big enough where it's do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Finally, I want weapons. I think some weapons for any class will be good. I know that I'm not expecting a heavy update, but I want, at the most, 5 or 4 weapons. Because, 5 or more is not every class, but it's maybe make one of them all class, so that at least the ones that don't get weapons have something to go off of that could be, different for every class. It could have the same stats, but, for each class it plays differently for all class weapons. So, maybe not Spy or NG, but, the other ones. And so that's just my TF2 wish list. Hope you enjoyed. Nothing much, nothing big, but see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!